How's it going, guys? It's finally time to start playing with our new vehicle, which is, of course, the Object 780. And the key problem is we're getting some weird screen tearing for some reason, which we absolutely don't want. The hell? Right. Either way, let's get into the video / stream. I'm going to be playing the Object 780. It is not a tank that I've enjoyed so far. We've got a few gameplays that may become a specific video as we go on. But yeah, so far not particularly the nicest tank that I've played. But let's get into it. Let's play a couple of games and see what you guys think about this vehicle as well. It'd be interesting to see. So yeah, I have no idea how it's going to end up going, but there we go. That's what it's all about. Anyway, hopefully we'll get into a game quickly enough, and hopefully it's not lagging too much as I'm expecting. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. That's the key thing. Malanorfica. Alright, so it's an okay map, I guess. We'll try and play the 780 aggressively, but remember this is a heavy tank, supposedly. Although I'm not quite sure that it really is. Hi Daniel, how's it going? Hopefully. There's like some weird screen stuttering that I don't know how to fix. I've tried doing it. It's like super annoying. It's not on my actual game, but it happens on my recording software, which is like super annoying. So I'll have to sort that out at some point. But yeah, either way. 780, what is good about it? Well, pretty much nothing from what I've gathered. I mean, the alpha of the tank is pretty good. I thought, you know what, this could be somewhat similar to the Object 277, but unfortunately, no, not really. But remember, it's the free tank, or at least one of the free vehicles, really, that you can pick up as part of the Season Pass. So that's kind of what we're hoping to showcase, is that, yeah, it might not actually be worth grinding all the way to Season Rank 100 if you don't actually want to get there in the first place, but there we go. I'm just hoping you guys do enjoy the process of watching me just get absolutely farmed within these games, since the armor just does not work whatsoever. I mean, the turret armor of this thing is supposedly pretty good. That's what Wargaming said, but remember, that's Wargaming, and they say one thing but actually mean the opposite, and the turret is terrible. Like, you get penned in the cheeks of the turret because it's fairly flat. It's very well angled on the sides of the turret, but whoever shoots at the sides of the turret from the front, I have no idea, but there we go. Maybe we'll be able to get an easy shell into the chisel here, who's pushed very weirdly up. Now, you can get hit in the side here, which is not the best idea, but we'll try our best to come away. How's the tank doing? Oh, it's terrible. I mean, yeah, you can have some good games if you do manage to kind of be able to farm people from long range, which is about the only good thing about the tank, but even then it's still not great. The penetration not coming well. But yeah, I agree that the gun is probably the best bit about the tank, which I do agree with because it's got a decent one. But pretty much everything else about the tank is awful, and it means that, like, you trade off so much by having this 530 alpha damage gun that's fairly accurate for a heavy tank, but you lose literally like 99% of everything else. Don't know what the STG's doing there, but either way. I think most people will probably find this tank very good in tier 8 matchups where, like, your armor may actually work for once, but for the most part it's just not going to work. That's what I found anyway when playing the 780. So far it's been pretty bad. We've only managed to pick up 1,000 hit points worth of damage. We're now just trying to farm up the T77 if possible. Obviously you want to hit the turret cheeks, so key thing that we can do is just kind of reverse up the slope. I know he may be able to hit the engine deck from here, but we're hoping to actually hit those cheeks of the T-77. And actually with American heavy tanks, you can pen, if you hit their engine deck, which you can because a lot of them have that like lipped back, you can actually pen them from when they're trying to side scrape. So you see here there's like an orange area, the tracks are in orange, but yeah, you can still pen them. Either way, we'll go for the tank over there. So I had to go. It's odd that in World War II, considering that it says it can fire missiles as well. Yeah, looks like 2019 from the top right. Haven't played from a month. I think it's time to just push down, to be honest. Probably hit on the move, of course we do, because, you know, World of Tanks. There's a Jaeger out there. We definitely don't want to be taking his bad boy hit. We might be able to get a cheeky shot in. Luckily no artillery for the first game in a long time. Yeah, good. Mobility is not bad either, but... Oh, terrible. That is not what we want. See, this is the games that you don't see on my channel. It's when my controller disconnects. Hopefully, I'll actually pick the right battery pack. Oh god, it's not ideal. Brilliant first game. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah. Oh god. Cursed with the denying of batteries, but I mean somehow we've come away with like a ridiculous amount of spotting damage, I guess, because we've been the only one that's actually pushed. But it's time to kind of move back over to this area because the Jaegers are out and down there. I don't want to get touched by him because you know what a Jaeger is like. I'm hoping I'll be able to farm the STB-1 from above. Face reveal, nah, that's on Christmas Day. That is the Christmas unspecial event that we're gonna be doing. I'm hoping now. I don't know why he keeps coming back up. But I've taken yeah, the unspecial. I don't think it's anything special seeing my face, so I wouldn't. Come on, actually bounce. Oh my word. This is something absolutely not okay. You don't understand how much I want to jump on the Jaeger here. We better not. There's going to be a Jaeger. Yeah, literally, I thought so. Damn. I'm going to go spot this other Jaeger. Well, brilliant. The first game is like a decent one, so it's really helping my case that this tank is terrible. Oh dear. And I'm being a bot as well. Both of the Jaegers got taken out. Brilliant. Typical Eclipse game here. Sorry guys. And of course we hit. The tank's pen is also not bad. Shout out please. Hiya Hafiz. Don't worry Eclipse, with a little dark magic and some luck, you get an amazing match in it, I'm sure. I think I'd need a lot of luck for that. I just find this tank is just like one of those letdowns. I really thought I'd actually find it to be like super good, but yeah, it's just not. Hello there. Of course we do. Come on then, T-54. I know about you. There we go. Well, it's an okay. It's okay. Of course it is. Literally, I'm getting absolutely shafted in this stream. Update required now. This was the worst time. Anyway, what do you guys actually think about the new tanks? What about the Astron that you're seeing on screen? If you guys watched the video, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was actually really good. I'm playing the 780 right now, and to be honest, it's really good. I wouldn't say it's a bad tank. Yeah, I find it to be one of those where it's like conflicting. I'm not entirely sure that it's like, it just isn't what I thought it'd be. I thought it's going to be like the 277, you know, where you can bounce quite a few rounds, but it doesn't really have that. It doesn't have the mobility, and to be honest with you, I think most of the time I'd rather play the Object 277, which means that, like, you know, you're not going to actually buy this tank for the most part. If it was for sale, which I'm sure at some point later on down the line it will be for sale, and probably for like 60 quid or something ridiculous. Reddit think it's a bit pants. I'm pretty sure Reddit thinks everything is terrible, but I do agree with them in this occasion. 100%. Yeah, it's just not good. Fingers crossed we can actually get back in the game. Oh god, get that out of the way. Whatever that was. I can guarantee that was the Arnie thing. Don't want to be put through that pain. Right, so we'll continue the grind of playing this tank. Wait, what? It's put me back in a game. Okay. Right. It wouldn't be like getting the same map in the same spawn twice in a row. Should we repeat the process? Yeah, I really like the Astron. I'm being given a second chance to make things right. Yeah, sounds about right. What do you guys think about like the arty changes? Because I've done a few videos talking about them, and like obviously I'm coming from a point of view of like arty changes are probably just as bad as they were previously because of all of the things that they've done, but I don't know whether maybe that's just my view on it and whether you guys think something completely different. I know quite a few people in the comments were saying like they agree, but I don't know if that's like just a vocal minority or whether you guys think something completely different. It'd be interesting to see what you actually have to say. Nerf one thing but buff 3 others. Yeah, it's like I get that they have to make them usable because like otherwise it's like what's the point in even having them in the first place. So I get the fact that they buff like the reload, but then giving them the health buff is just like I don't understand. ISL right now for above 1 per game. Yeah, it's also the fact that they then brought back the whole 3 RE per team, and then we're like, yeah, here you go. Kind of, it sucked, that's for sure. So I'm definitely looking forward to a bit. Them kind of doing something. I don't know whether they'll do anything else to kind of nerf them even more as to what they were, but it'll be interesting. Since when have I played the game? I've been playing for like 7.5 years or something absolutely disgusting, because apparently I enjoyed this game at one point and then I was too far in. I'm too far in now. I've committed far too much. Oh, we've lost the hill as well. This is bad. I have to fight an E5 and a KPZ with not particularly great DPM. Should probably run. I'm gonna have to fight him, otherwise I'm gonna do nothing. Hello E5 Cupola. Never mind, time to load the APCR. Cannot actually afford to bounce any on this. Hey there, big fella. How are you doing? No, doesn't matter. Still can't buff the E5. Still can't pen the E5. What am I on about? Too many buffs to... Oh, here we go. Hey there. Oh, the YOLO train has began. Thing is, they're getting pumped by the teeth. Oh well, can't have two good games in a row, boys. Not when you're playing this tank. Oh, it's just not fun fighting a Super Conqueror in this. I mean, it probably wasn't worth it for them. They lost more health taking me out than they actually done. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have gone up there when I saw like 3 teammates. Now, there's no point in running. By the time I'd actually run away, I'd have been farmed anyway. At least I got some damage out of the game. So, what could we play in the process, guys? I wonder. What do we play in the meantime? I haven't actually played this since the nerfs, or nerfs quotation marks. Yeah, I don't know. What do we play? Oh, by the way, I've been farming out the actual all of the games with when we had the operations where like you can pick up 50% more XP. Like I probably got about 1 million XP in total over the course of like probably 100 games or something unbelievably small, and we came out with like a ridiculous amount. So I was really happy with being able. So I picked up the AMX50B, so we played the entirety of the MX50-120 in about 20 games or something, and then I managed to get the M48A2 pattern, or A5 even, sorry, and then I also managed to pick up the T100LT. I also then managed to grind through the VKB, and I'm very close to being able to get the other one. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many tier 10 reviews we've got going since the 50B. I've already managed to compile some really good games, and I think I've played about 3 games in it. Compare 277. Yeah, I will play the 277 as the next tank. That's a good idea, actually. We'll kind of compile them into one video and kind of be like, well, why would you play this 780 when you can play the 277, which is better in every way, in my opinion. Maybe we'll be able to honestly get the Waffle as he's crossing. Oh, we love it. I'm sorry, Waffle. I don't know if I missed him. Hello, Pantera. Usually I wouldn't. Oh, there we go. Start as we mean to go on. The backchat 155.55. Unfortunately for him, he's got a 10-second reload between shells, but it doesn't matter because 0.48 accuracy. Please tell me they're not YOLO. I really don't know what to do. No one's gone in the right-hand side, so they're just going to farm down there in a minute. Or they'll just come over the hill. High chlorophyll. Could do the Lurv. It's one of the tanks rarely seen. I love the Lurvino. It's actually super underrated. I actually think it's really good. Need to sort my life out. Oh, I know he's coming. I mean, that was just super smart from the Pantera there. I've taken 1 hit, so let me waste all of the rest of the hit points. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. There's our boy. I'm going to try and run, but usually when you try and run from this position, you get farmed once the like the Quillin and the Emil realise. If they spot you when you're running away, it's basically curtains, because a lot of the time you just get perma-tracked. Nice. We've actually managed to escape for once. Eclipse, you are now my best friend for that. That lure is definitely underrated. It actually is. It is surprisingly good. I thought, you know what, it's a meme, but it actually came out and it was really, really good. So, are you working as intended, Ash? Yeah, honestly. Definitely working as intended. And what are you doing? And why is no one farming you? Not actually getting lucky. Like, bros, please? It's cresting the mid-bridge? No? Okay then. Guess I'll take all of the hits. Never mind. Tunnel vision, too hard. Oh well, we'll be able to farm the E50, maybe. Thing is, with the 50B, it's so dangerous. Genuinely. I've been wanting to get my hands on the E75 TS. So yeah, that was another good one. It's basically a lure that goes even faster. So, what the hell, man? $100 views. Seeing you streaming is a nice thing. Yeah, it's been ages since I've streamed, and it's partially down to internet, to be honest with you. The internet, hopefully, I'm gonna crush my own stream here. It's been much better. So yeah, I'm about to hopefully get a package that's like 900 meg download. So fingers crossed. Don't know whether it will be that, but that's what they're suggesting it'll be. So we'll see. Can we play with you as well? Probably not today, but in a later stream then, yeah, because we're just trying to go through and play 277. But by all means, add me in game if you want. That's an open invite to anyone. You can all just add me. I accept anyone that sends me a friend request in World of Tanks. Sucks to suck, Diamondback. I'm gonna get farmed from behind in a sec. Kind of need to. I may die here, but really need this Emil to get taken out. Can put the bushes in between us and the Emil, and then hopefully we'll reload before he does, and take him out. I think he's out of shells as well, which is nice. Ah, forgot about me, didn't you, Emil? Bye-bye. Oh, no. I've made the age-old mistake, boys. I've made the age-old mistake. Can barely hear me. I'll crank it up in a minute. There's a medium over here. He's probably going to finish me off. Or the Artie, who's been having fun all game. So why I love this tank though, it's actually a clubber. Here we go. Oh no! Damn it. It's nice to watch a streamer yours, quite religious. Yeah, I'll, I think the audio should be decent. I'm hoping. Is the game audio too loud though? We tried. I mean, some tier 10s on our team doing 0 damage is always a good one. I can hear you fine. I must be getting deaf. Oh, okay, right. Let's play the 277 now, and then we'll jump back into the Object 780, which is apparently still in battle. Somehow I played an entire game, and sounds about World of Tanks, doesn't it? Right, let's jump in and grab one of these crews from somewhere. You taking a break from the England-France game tomorrow? Don't know. I'll probably watch it. I will watch it, I expect. How many tanks do you have in total? Total tanks? Oh, a lot. I think I have like 400 in the garage, I think. Something like that. Roughly. I mean, I might be completely off, but I know I have like 230 premiums or something ridiculous. You're going to 3-mark the 50B with the similarities to the 57 Heavy. I'd love you. Yeah, I absolutely love the 50B. It's so good. I might go and 3-mark it. I was thinking about 4-marking the T57 Heavy, but that'll have to go on Diddle Dame. What line would you recommend I get after going down British Heavies? Oh, British Heavies, I love the British Heavy. So if you're thinking in terms of heavy tanks, this tank right here, like 100%, the Object 277. If you like the British, like the Conqueror, stuff like that, that have good accuracy, kind of mobile, and a little bit of armour that can be a little bit troll, then yeah, this tank is really, really good. I'd highly recommend getting the Object 277. It's really, really good. Now we've got the usual. Hello. Oh. Now we're in an annoying position for them. Oh. And so it starts. Churchill won as a Seal Clubber at tier 5. Damn. Really needs to hit that full 30. Might just be me, but I can never get the 277 to work. I know what you mean, but I don't know. I feel like the gun handling's like super, super good. You've got the mobility, and if you like sway side to side, people genuinely like lose brain cells or something because they just don't know. Sorry guys, I'm absolutely bottling it against some of these. I'm gonna get farmed in a minute, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. I mean, I don't quite know what the 705A on their team's doing. Progetto, please don't be silly. Badger getting hold down, but giving the lower plate. I will take that. Progetto, don't be silly. No, seriously, stop being funny. So similar to 260. Yeah, very similar tanks. I enjoy both of them. Like, what is this guy doing? Actually, he's got one mark as well. No idea what he's doing. But there we go. Don't make me laugh, bro. No artillery. Oh, I saw that little freak going in. Right, we're just basically farming them. What do you think of the Jagdpanzer E100? I haven't actually played the tank, so it's one I'm only at the Jag Tiger, I think, at this point on the account. Let's get out of the way of that guy. Just continually farm the Leopard. See, this is the difference between this and the previous tank. Like, you would have been penned about 5 times if you were playing the other tank. Does the 277 know that we can track him? It's time to load some premium. I need to take this guy out. What is this tank, man? It's a 261. I feel bad. I feel like I'm literally just poking around and just taking people's hit points. Oh, we finally got penned. Oh, it's time to get rid of this guy. Right. Hello there. Hey there, big fella. Right, he's out of the game. What do you think the best line to go for? I love the FE 4005, but it's not the best line, that's for sure. Oh, a little bit more damage from that guy. This is what I mean. Like, no, like I feel like you can be so confident in the 277, like, and genuinely just go in. Like, whereas the other tank, you just don't have armor. The gun is longer reload, so you can't cover your reload as well. People YOLO you, like, just like 10 times worse. The FE215B's out in the open. Don't quite know what he's doing, but probably pen us if we get unlucky. So I'm hoping Artie will be able to farm this guy, and that he doesn't like just full on YOLO into us, which would be very bad. Artie obviously is closer, so he's going to have like ridiculous aim, essentially. What am I doing? Aim properly, bro. Why didn't you join the tournament of World of Tanks? Nah, I'm not interested in the tournaments. It's because they're like super. I just don't like the community of the tournaments, to be honest. Like, they're way too serious about a game that is like super casual. Like, way too serious about it. And it's like, bro, you're playing against like majority people, probably like 40-year-olds that come on after work and just chill. Like I don't know why they get so uptight about it. But that being said, I appreciate that there are some people that enjoy more of the competitive aspect. Anything at the Game Awards get your attention? I don't know. Just firing HE. I'm actually going to get taken out here by the Artie. There we go. Nice. At the moment, I'm like loving Civ 6. Is like my go-to game. In addition to like just playing the game. Oh, if we can get the Artie as well, that's like an extra 1,000 damage in. What do you think of the 705A? 705A I really didn't like. I find it's like just, yeah, it gets the alpha, but it doesn't really get much else. Of course we don't pen the 261. He's going to try and take himself out, isn't he? Oh no, maybe not. I'm bad, bro. Oh, Thomas Paris. Thank you so much for the £2 donation. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Helps me to be able to actually get the all of the stuff. To be able to review and premium time and key cards and whatever. I really do appreciate it. And another £1. Thank you very much. Jeez. Thank you. Civ 6 or Civ 5, which is better? I think Civ 5 with all the expansions was good. Oh, so that was actually a really good game. Ace Tanker. Nice. 9,000 combined. Right. What are we doing now? Let's jump back into the tank that this whole thing is meant to be about. Why do I cry about Artie a lot? No, I don't cry about it. To be honest, I don't really like. They don't ruin my game 90% of the time. It's just that they're super annoying for the majority of players, and they definitely don't need to be as annoying as they are in the game. What nation did you usually pick on Civ? I think I pick the not Germans. I don't think. I usually used to go with the British Victoria, but only because it was like a meme. I like the Mayans as well, but I don't. Usually I'll just do a random and then try and win against deity. Usually doesn't happen, and it's usually based on where you spawn. But yeah, it's still fun. Right. Now what do we do? Sips tea. I don't actually drink tea, you know. Well, I do drink tea every now and again, but coffee's where it's at. Only play Cold War now, and I just missile people and blow their tops off. Yeah, I love the missiles. The missile light tank from Cold War, that is actually where it's at. The SS 1354 or something. I do domination victories, yeah. I find the others that, like, you can do them, like I have done culture victories and stuff, but it's kind of boring, I find. Arty sucks in the game, and that's someone that was in an artillery. I just find him boring now. Like, I used to enjoy the one-shotting, but of course it wasn't actually balanced. But they are just a boring class regardless, so like they're super annoying to play against. I don't know what this backtrack's doing, but the B2, everyone says that. I think it's probably a little bit too strong from what I've heard. People that play the game or play Cold War religiously. What's the funniest tank? Not the best, but the funniest. The TOG 2. It is so bad. Live stream with your internet? Yeah, I know. But we basically I've got new internet essentially, and there'll be even better one coming in. So I have like 900 meg download with like 200 upload, which is what I wanted because videos take like 3 hours to upload sometimes. Depending on size, that's like a long video would take 3 hours. Most take like 2 hours at the moment, which is annoying, especially when you want to just like, because it does take up my bandwidth as well. So it's like super annoying when I'm uploading a video, and also it means I can't record videos as well. So it's not ideal. M3 Lee and Grant was the worst experience I've had in the game. You know what? I wanna say it. I actually love the M3 Lee, only because it had good gun handling. Everything else is absolutely shocking about it. I agree, but yeah. Most painful experience was the first Churchill on tier 5. $100? You actually joking? What? 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 What the? Oh my word. Wow. I don't know what to say. Like, holy. Thank you so much. Wow. Great content, man. Wish I was half as consistent as you are. Your vids got me and my friend back deep into the game, and after a few years was going to do 50, but grab you something you've been wanting with the extra 50. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will definitely be getting some stuff that I want with that. I've just bought a gaming chair, or not a gaming chair, but a nice chair that will that I can sit in. £5. Oh my word, boys, you just wow. Given how much I know you love your super heavies, you should review the Japanese heavy line. Yeah, I'm currently at the tier 6 on that, so I'm gonna have to grind it out for sure. Like, wow. Jacob E, thank you so much. Demon Chris, thank you so much. Thomas becomes a tank god. Like, I don't. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for your support. Wow. You guys have just been an absolute... Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Thanks for becoming a tank god as well. I've been trying to find a way to make some cool stuff for you guys as well. So what I've tried to do in my own time is just make some like designs for. I know it's gonna sound like super bad, super bad, but I wanted to do some cups essentially with like tanks and stuff on. Not with my name on. Don't worry, it's not gonna be merch or anything like that. Just some designs that I've done. And stick them on some cups. You know, pay $4.99 or whatever for a cup. You know, you can have a cool tank cup. I probably won't make any money on them, you know what I mean, but they'll be cool, I think. Eclipse, you start. When can we do Cold War together? We can play essentially whenever I'm on and I've got a bit of spare time. I'll basically, and I see you online, I'll invite you. Jacob E, $5 again. Man, this. My pleasure, man. Great content creators get great followers. Thank you so much. I really don't know what to say. You guys are being amazing. Thank you so much. I was not expecting this on a Friday afternoon / evening. And put it towards some good internet. Yeah, dear. That wasn't a good game at all. I think I got distracted too much with you guys just being mad. Is free XP a waste? G-Dog. Free XP, if you want to buy it, probably. But if you want to use it for things, to get you all through some absolutely terrible tanks, things like the Centurion 1, then yeah. Thomas, if you can add me in game, so all you need to do is if you essentially just go into here, you click on add crossplay friend, because you can't actually just invite people that are on the Xbox, and then you just enter in my name, so it will be what you see up in the top left. So if anyone wants to add me in game, sometimes I just play around, so yeah, you can literally just play anything you want. So you can invite me, and we can arrange when you want to play some games if you want. Yeah, it probably won't be right now though. Or I can invite you if you've got a tier 10, and we can play if you want. So yeah. Right. So that was another bad game in the Object 780. I think the first game was the only one that actually did alright in. Opinion on the E50M tree. The E50M tree is pretty good. I think I'm at... where am I at on the game? I think I'm somewhere at like the tier 8. So far, I don't have that much of an opinion of the tier 10. But when I see an E50M, I don't get scared at all. So maybe that probably doesn't help. We'll jump into another game a second. Alright, nothing special. I don't know why my setup is freezing and stuff. I'll add you straight after the... I'll invite you to the platoon after this. My gamer tag is Amarachi. Hey Eclipse, you should try to play the bar. I bet you'll really love it. Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm not entirely sure. I hate slow tanks to begin with because I feel like you can't impact the game, or you've just... Yeah, it's just not ideal. How long are you going to stream? Probably until 5:45, so we've got another like 45 minutes roughly, I would expect. By the way, down to play on Xbox, anyone in chat? David Rees, add him if you fancy. Top Gun is ridiculous. Yeah, the E50M's got really nice DPM from what I can gather. The E50 at tier 9 is apparently the better one. Gamer tag should be posted with what console. Ah, okay, I see. Didn't know that. But we should actually... We should be announcing the giveaway winners actually from last month's giveaway. Or not last month's, but this month's giveaway soon. And then at the end of the month we'll also have another giveaway for you guys, which will be some premiums, I think, from what I can remember. So you guys can get that as well. So hopefully you get lucky with the giveaways. But yeah, usually I don't actually announce the winners, so I'm sorry. It's usually because I forget or something. But they are usually always gifted, unless someone gets something wrong in terms of like their gamer tag isn't actually what they've given me. And Wargaming can't find it. Hi, guy. Oh, some spicy boys at the back. See, this is where I just don't like this tank. Damn, you have more than me. What is the stream quality like, other than the fact that I'm assuming that you're getting some like weird like tearing of the screen? I need to sort that out. I have no idea why, but hopefully the next stream will actually not have that. It isn't lag or anything like that. Do I need Wargaming registration for giveaways? No. You literally just have to have an account in the game, like your Xbox account or whatever. So like occasionally it will like stutter or like flick from what I can see. Just go for the bar just for fun. Oh god, Daniel. 144 FPS. Yeah, it should all be. I mean, the recording software can go up to 144 FPS, so should all be nice. I've got the Xbox Series X, which I don't know whether it's because there's a difference between like the max FPS and resolution that can spit out, and my monitor, like the way in which my monitor like captures it essentially. Because yeah, it's a bit of a pet. I'm like, why are you coming over the top, bro? And you also bounced. I love artillery. I love them. They're just what you want. An auto-loading 6-shot batch at 155, 58. What is your opinion of the Chinese TDs? Haven't played the Chinese TDs, but the Soviet TDs are very, very, very similar, and I loved them. The 268, so it's basically just a heavily armoured version of the 268, most of them, from what I can tell. Oh, this is bad. The Super Conqueror is going to YOLO over the top, I can guarantee it. May even get hit by the grill. Oh, we didn't, luckily. Oh, I'm going to take a hit that I didn't need to there. Oh, we actually got lucky for once. That's funny. We've lost so bad. Oh dear. Senior 2, sir. I'm ready to go after that game. Nice, yeah, I will invite you in a second. I'm an idiot, you know. Got a guilty pleasure tank you keep playing. Oh, you want to see my guilty pleasure tank? Let me get this bloke in. Why is it not showing now? Ah, there we go. How do I invite? Am I being a bot? I swear you can just invite from here. There we go. You get a warning, Artie's looking at you again. Yeah, I know. Got a guilty pleasure tank.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but... Tier 6. Oh, right. Excalibur. This is my guilty pleasure tank, by the way. It is this one, and it's because I went and 3-marked it. I can hear you, but I've got to play it through. I've had to mute the in-game audio. Right, I was wondering if you're planning on making any more map guides. Probably at some point. It's been a while since I've done the last one, and I don't know whether it's just because people don't really want to watch me talk about a map for 40 minutes. I don't know. I don't know whether it's really beneficial either, because like a lot of the time, like I can say like, oh, on Nomonhon, the good places to go are here, like this region here, if you're trying to defend, and then on the other side you can go here for early damage, and then use this ridge over here to get shots onto people in the city. Like, I don't know whether, but yeah. Nate Rose, I mute too. Yeah, I do, to be honest, like I've had to mute because I don't know if someone's going to be super offensive, and it's more just a case of like, yeah. And I don't want someone being super offensive on the channel. But I'll be able to go into like a full party at some point. I haven't played World War II for about 9 months. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played the Cold War game mode. Do you mute people on your free time? No, I never mute anyone. I don't play with in-game chat anyway, 90% of the time. The amount of message, you should see some of the messages I get. Like, oh, he's cheating, you're cheating. I'm like, nah. I've literally recorded the gameplay. You can see I'm definitely not cheating if I really was bothered. And it's usually people that you like take out from full health and they haven't even hit you or anything. I watched a Czech medium video about the TVP. Push me to get the tier 10. Yeah, oh, that is an underrated tank for sure. I absolutely love that vehicle. I feel like I am. Definitely not in a tank. It's been ages. Eclipse, are you gonna schedule streaming now? I'm hoping probably like once a week, I would expect. Maybe on a Friday would be like the day that I will stream from now on. Can you make a video about all the messages you get? That would be funny, but most of them are actually really nice. It's usually people saying like, oh, really good to see you in the game, blah blah blah. Which is really nice to see. So it beats playing, and then you play something like, if any of you have played like FIFA or COD, and you get people like screaming and shouting at you and telling you that, like you deserve to be in the depths of the abyss, it's where you belong. And then you play World of Tanks, it's like, well done, my brother. It's refreshing. Party chat is still like kind of in there at the same time. Like it'll get played through my audio on my channel. But we'll party chat like when I'm not streaming at some point. Merry Christmas, man. Just deleted the IS3. Do you have a recommendation which line to go from here? IS7 or 277? I'm going to give you an answer based on two things. If you really enjoy playing like medium sort of tanks that are like fast, have decent armor, then yeah, it's actually it's got to be the 277. But if you want a tank that's like fast, you've got the mean value as well, so you can ram people, stuff like that sometimes happen, but you should never rely on, then the IS7 is for sure the way to go. So it's really down to whether you want to be like super aggressive with the IS7, or if you want like a medium that has a bit more flexibility and is a little bit easier to use, in my opinion, than the IS7. Like to have like really good games, I feel like. But the IS7 obviously has the better of the armor and stuff like that. So I'd recommend. Right. Probably finish this guy off and then we'll go after the little arty piece. The little arty rats are aiming at me. I wonder if this guy's going to try and come over. He might do, you know. It won't be worth it for him. Can't remember if he did a video on this tank. Yeah, I did. I think it's like... It was when I got it 4 marked, I think, or whatever you want to call this, like mark system. I don't know if this guy's got the dirt gun, you know, which wouldn't be fun. Feel bad for Chinese heavies with the new update. I feel bad for the Japanese heavies, like they're going to get hit all of the time for more consistent damage all of the time. The only hate mail I get is when my teammate tells me I'm useless. Oh, I still get those as well. I still get those. But like on a general case, you don't actually get that many messages, I feel like, on this. What's the strongest tank other than Arty? Strongest one, like the most overpowered. It depends whether you're talking like tier for tier, or if you're talking about like the best tank in the game in terms of like dealing damage and stuff. Like at the highest tiers and stuff like that. I remember that this tank was genuinely just one of those where you fire premium and win. My main heavies are the Japanese, so yeah, Arty changes are painful. Yeah. It doesn't get better. I don't think that they're much different. Does anyone else get the feeling like they're trying to kill off World War II? I did get that feeling, but I'm not sure. Like, I find it hard to get the right position. Used Cold War, yeah. I found that when I played quite a bit of Cold War at one point. Came back to this game and was like, what am I doing? Strongest tier 10s. I would say... Oh, it's so hard. There's so many good ones. Heavy tanks. I really like things like the 277. It's like super underrated. It's super good. and it fits my playstyle, but like most people will probably prefer playing the i7. So that was that game. I don't know, I'm still at 100%. Apparently. Oh, you only have to get to... Oh no, you do have to get 99.99%. So 4 marks is a thing in the game, for those of you who are wondering. Right. I am trying to get towards getting a good gameplay in this thing, so I can make a full video doing the whole review. You guys can probably understand what the review is likely to be, though. Four marks are 3 marks, but gold, yeah. So it makes the a lot of the things just terrible. Like the Czech or the Swedish marks, they basically don't really change, so they're not really visually that much different. HE is nearly useless in what console? Ah, Jacob, thank you very much for becoming a tank hero as well. Thank you very much. Go to controls and increase your right stick dead zone. What? Am I being a bot? Do you mean in Xbox? Or... Crazy, it's cool he will answer the ones he wants. Not often people get to chat to him. Controller settings, you were looking at keyboard. What? Ah, I'm an idiot. But I swear you can't actually change it. I swear you can't. Brian, good morning from America. I'm coming to RT. Oh no. Equalizer on the enemy team. Oh, we've got a YOLOing pattern. Oh, Spice Seed. Bye. I thought elite controllers can only change, does it? That's probably it. I don't actually have an elite controller, for those of you wondering. I've just got the normal one. I think it's more to do with like the FPS of my monitor compared to the FPS of my monitor and like the actual game, and my capture card is registering that it's a 4K output, but it's not a 4K output. Like 100% not a 4K output. So it's got to be to do with that somehow. Like it's not registering that it's actually a 1440p output, like my monitor is. Yeah, I'm sorry, it is actually just my capture card not working properly. It's got to be to do with that. If I go finish my FV 215p183 grind on that AT15 at the minute. Oh, the AT15, I loved it. But yeah, I hope you have a nice time playing it as well. So yeah, it was nice to have you round. Thank you very much, Jacoby, for everything. Obviously, being super supportive, so thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Oh no. Oh, the YOLO wagons, man. and poke it again. If I time my blinks right, it's not that bad. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I apologise for it. I will try and fix it for the next stream that we do. I don't know why it's in Badger. I don't think so, bro. Oh, this little rat. What is going on? Oh, that was just bad from me. I thought we kind of won. I pushed in too far. Apologies, guys. Me being a bot. Could have actually had a good game. My pleasure, man. Good luck with those wonderful Hottie players. I'll try my best. Right, what else can we play? My name on Xbox is on the screen now, so anyone that wants to add me, feel free to. It's best to do it on the actual game if you want to add me, because then it will actually come up. I've added you, Demon Chris. So you can just add a crossplay friend, and then you just have to put in your game ID. It's really too bad that we've lost so many of the original What Console tankers. See a few of them every now and again. Yeah, I think a lot left. It's hard to play a game for like 10 years though. Like, it genuinely is hard, because it gets less enjoyable as you go on, and especially as you start to get more and more involved. Ah, it's back anyway. Let's jump back in the painful. I'm surprised I don't have the Tusk. To be honest, it's because I don't play. I always forget about the contracts and I don't manage to finish them. Like, I've got to stage 7 now on the chiseled contract, but obviously I'm not going to be able to complete it. I need like 1 million XP or something to be able to complete it at this point. So I'm just never going to be able to get it before it goes out. Do you think they will ever add bonds to the console version? No, probably not. Console seem to be just developing like tanks rather than doing anything like actual game development wise, like new game modes and stuff like that, unfortunately. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I think that they just don't have like the resources to be able to like pay people to have that much development in the game, which is annoying, but it's not that bad. It means we get a decent game to a degree, dependent on what you guys are thinking. But yeah. I played in beta, loved What Console for about 3 years. Then when they did a big update, I threw my toys out. Picked it up again this year. Love you vids. Well, thank you very much. Hopefully they inspire you to play more of World of Tanks. Or inspire you to play less, maybe. Oh, look, we've got an Artie in the enemy team and he's already targeting us. No, I don't think so, bro. Working in the Talon is the mercenary contracts. See, like, even tier 8s just pen you every single time. Pretty sure that's the tier 8 anyway. And this Artie's loving me at the minute. Let's get rid of this guy, I think. I don't want to crest too much. Can't wait for Arty 3.0. Yeah, everyone, let's campaign. I think we should get Arty 3.0. Let's reverse it. Let's put it back. What are you doing? Like, bro thought he could get away with it. Will he get away with it? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, this Arty wants absolutely nothing else. He's chosen me this game. It's what we used to say when me and my mates used to play Arty together back in the day. We used to choose a target just to ruin their game. Unfortunately, that was when I was a lot more toxic in the game. I apologise for my times. How's it useful to know that Arty's targeting you? I think it just confirms my suspicions, to be honest. Like 99% of the games I'm getting targeted by Arty anyway, so at least you now know like 100% Arty's looking at you and you're going to get hit, so at least we can get some revenge here. But remember, I can't actually one-shot them anymore because yes, that's what everybody was wanting actually. It was because the fact that they didn't have enough health that we really because they had less health that they were more overpowered. Like, I think that's what it was anyway. Oh, I'm an idiot. That guy actually went down the beach. Can you add me when you finish? The game, I can't see your username. It's I will find it in a sec. It's probably not the easiest username, to be honest, but it's one from when I used to play Call of Duty back in the day, and I've kept it ever since. The old Eclipse. Oh, sugar. Right. Oh, of course, as soon as I reload, turtle gets spotted. Got to load the premium because the standard pen on this is actually not enough to take out the Type 5. And that's not even an excuse, I'd tell you, if I was just being a meme. Oh my, I'm an idiot. Get rid of the extra little fleas on the enemy team first before we move on to try to take out the Type 5. Oh shit. Really? I could have saved my team. Oh no, he's alright. How often are you going to stream? So I'm thinking of streaming every Friday probably. I think that's a good solid amount of time to stream, I think. I'd like to join the clan. I'll have to go on. If you've requested to join, then I will go on and I will add you in. Need to get rid of this turtle, really. Might be time to ram, you know. I'm bad, you know. Bye-bye. Oh, that isn't what I'm... What happened there? Bro got Amarat. Apologies, I didn't mean to ram you into him. Cold War has sparked an unprecedented rage against light tanks for me. Over 100 viewers is good for a what console stream? Yeah, it is actually. To be fair, I think it's probably more than the actual World of Tanks console stream. Hand of God. What do we do now? I feel like we've played a lot of the Object 780, and you guys have seen it's pretty stinky. Obviously, it's season rank like 100, I think, to be able to pick it up, so it's not really that great. I guess we could play some of the Kanonen Jagdpanzer for a little bit, just to give it a go. Show you what the other season rank like 70 reward is. I haven't actually got the Kanonen, so I'll play the Striker instead. Definitely one of the better watch channels. I appreciate that, really do. Thank you very much. Hi, Peter. This lad is a lifeblood for me to understand the changes and news for the game. Well, I am glad it makes it a little bit easier. Hi Eclipse, first time seeing your stream. Very much enjoy your content. Hello. It's nice to see you in here. Oh my word, we're getting like proper frame. I don't know why. Need to sort it out. Such dynamic gameplay in the Kanonen Jagdpanzer. I think your screen is freaking out more now. Yeah, I just, it's because I tried messing about with one of the settings, just made it 10 times worse. Yeah. I won't do that again. You are my what first stop for any videos. I like how you tell it like it is. First time I've seen a stream from you. Yeah, I don't often stream, so I'm hoping to be a bit more of a frequent thing. So I'm hoping like every, I don't know, like, say every week maybe, I'll be streaming. The good thing about the Kanonen is the camo's really, really good. Like, just need to be careful not to take a shot when we're out in the open. Very, very sneaky. It is. Look at the view range. Obviously, like the outer circle being where you can spot up to, and the inner circle being where they can detect you from. Obviously, light tanks can basically outspot you anyway. But yeah. Knew that might be the case. I have to use the speed of the Kanonen to escape. A lovely little heat round from the Trailblazer coming in. STRV is also super sneaky. Yeah, I don't like the STRV though. I find it too boring. Like, it's like proper, I don't know. I feel like it's too clunky on console to play, because it's like, with the mechanics, they don't feel very like fluid. It's all fun and games until a light tank immediately spots you. Yeah. Now we can just camp in the bushes like a proper pro. That feels bad. Sniping cupolas. Loving the live stream. I usually play Cold War but still enjoy your World War II content. I think there's a lot of people that play Cold War, you know. I don't know whether that's because of, like, I don't know, Wargaming have been pushing the Cold War, or maybe it's just that the new players are playing Cold War. I don't know. Are you guys been playing for a while, or are you more newish players? Enjoying some totally not German chocolate in the bushes. Yeah. What? Any tips to play the gorilla? Cry. I think that's. I think that's probably number one. I did not like the gorilla. They just were not. It's just not fun. I feel like the accuracy is amazing, but the way in which the accuracy works is like. And because of the arc of the gun, it's awful. Right. A meal. You want to give me some sausage? Damn, I wish I didn't grind it now. Yeah, but the line leading up to it is 100% worth it just for those tanks. Like, leading up to the Gorilla, like, they're so good. The Borsig, the Waffle Panzer IV, all of them are so good. And then you get to the top tank and it's like, oh, you don't get a turret anymore, and it's not very good. I'm going to get shot at from the right hand side. But also don't want to YOLO into an Emil who's going to farm me up. Yeah, tier 9 I loved. I think we shouldn't even gone for the waffle. The Waffly 100 is awful as well. And that's coming from someone that really liked playing the waffle back in the day. But they nerfed it and just made it irrelevant. Like, 100% should have been nerfed, granted. But it's just a boring tank. I'm surprised they didn't remove it, to be honest. I think they left it there just as a kind of like, here you go. I think they gave everyone the new tank, though. Who'd ground out the waffle. The waffle when it had 6 shots, yeah. Just auto-aim with APCR. With like ridiculous dispersion and absolutely no bloom whatsoever. Completely balanced. Another one of Wargaming's fine balance mechanics. Are you glad the ribbons are back? I would have rather seen other things. But the ribbons are nice to see back. I just wish that they'd allowed you to kind of turn them off. I don't know if that's a setting, you know. That might already be a setting. No. They used to have a setting where you could turn them off. Because sometimes they are annoying. Like, they get in the way. Very limited amount of times that happens. But, yeah. Sometimes I'll be annoyed that they get in the way, or like you can't see something or whatever. Remember when the Bulldog was an autoloader? Yeah, I do. 100%. Bulldog with the 10-shot autoloader. And then they release a premium that has the exact same gun. Wouldn't be like Wargaming to release something like the ISU 152, which was too strong, and then release the same tank about a couple of years later and say it's with the same gun and say it's now balanced even though nothing has changed in the game. There we go. Well, that's the Kanonen Jagdpanzer 105. You can have good games with it. It's got a superb gun, really good camo. You have to play it super passively. You saw as soon as I got spotted out in the open, lost like half of my health, and that is probably what you guys will be seeing for the majority of games when playing the Kanonen. You have to stay right at the back. It's very passive if you want to play that. Niner. Eclipse, should I go for the IS-7, the 277, or the 705A? My first opinion is, of course, you should go for the 277, and then the IS-7, and then the 705 last. Here's what I would go for. Oh, Wargaming's thing's apparently broken. Right then. What else should we play? What other things would you like me to play? I feel like we've done a decent review of both. I don't actually have the Rhino, unfortunately. M48A5. Troll tank. I'll play the FE 4005 for a game, shall we? The Leo. I loved the Leo, you know. I think I've 3-marked the Leo. This actually... Oh no, I was going to say this has the highest alpha now in the game. But it doesn't. Not even close. The Sturm Tiger has that, doesn't it? I forgot they added in the memers. Take Manticore off-road, it's really tough and durable. And you go for the FE 4005. Yeah. Of course I would. Why wouldn't you play the one tank in the game that's just so much fun to play? I should really go for the 3rd mark on this thing, but yeah. Oh, hello there, Serga. Apparently, that isn't a fan of my French flag. Chris Chemist, why the French flag? Well, of course, it is to trigger people because it's a British tank and it has a French flag on the top of it. That's probably it's probably my my meme. It's my brain just trying to throw people off, create intrigue. Why the hell has this guy got a French flag on his tank? No, it's not because I'm French. It's because I think it will go faster in reverse. Is the usual meme. It goes faster in reverse if you put a French flag. I swear. Ah, an FE 4005 with 2 cannons. Don't tempt me. What am I doing? I played today and I noticed a whole lot of Soviet tech tree leading up to the I-7 and object 2771 locked. Oh, Mr. Borsig. Mr. Borsig. Oh, I'm just terrible. I played today. Wait, what? You could... All of the Soviet tanks were unlocked. What the? Is it a bug? I don't know. Sounds about right. Wargaming honestly creating some bugs. Oh god. Well. Well, that I don't have any of that. Oh no, this is not what we wanted to see, but we did actually manage to get the back of him, which is nice. What are you gonna do, T95? Oh, Oh, happy player. Bro thought he could capitalise on the Cobra's misfortune. And unfortunately for him, it's going to also be a misfortune. Goodbye. Back in the garage, bro. I'm so toxic. Oh. Oh, hello there. Hello. Hey there. Juicy snacks. I apologise, Waffle. I didn't mean it. Is the T69 really wanting another sausage sandwich? Lying about arty means you're not a gamer. Yeah, 100%. I'm such a gamer because I honestly don't cry about arty. Such a Chad. 1500 damage ain't a snack anymore. It's a ground and pound. What a nice guy giving the enemy team free express tickets to the garage. Might even become one of those. Getting the cap. Could be ultra toxic. Get the French flag on the British tank. Get in the cap. One-shot people. It's the whole meal. Oh, am I going to have to honestly kill the light tank? No. That's boring. I'm going to have to be careful with the Waffle. He'd be pulling up scrapping on me in a minute. Why is capturing toxic? It's winning part of the game. Nah, it's just 90% of the games don't need to be capped. And you end up getting less XP than doing it properly. Where do I find these tiger skins? Oh, this Leo. Why not use HE in the FV? Because it does the same amount of damage as the Hesh, it just has less pen. So, and credits aren't really a problem for me. Like, I literally don't need to worry about credits. Well, maybe I do at the moment, but yeah. You know what? Just, I can't believe I've actually capped, boys. That's the first time in like a long time. I'd love to see my capture statistics. That's a feels bad. That's actually a feels bad. I'm sorry for the enemy team. I am despicable. Apparently I am a Raxamon. I'm a monster. I put my hands up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? That is actually the first time I've capped in like the longest time. Maybe thousands of games. Inspired by you guys. 277. Cromwell with the derp gun. I'm not that crazy. Reported unfollowed for capping. Yeah. What else can we play? I just can't find any tanks in the garage, you know. No, the HE has the same damage, I think. Or I might be completely wrong. I'm pretty sure it has the same damage. At least last time I checked it did. So. Anyone notice that the maps it's showing aren't the maps that it actually is? I don't know if I got that right, but I thought it showed a different map. Oh, it does get 1800 damage. Oh, Wargaming making a decent change. I mean, still not a decent change. You can still pen back chats for 1800 damage. Which is totally balanced and fair. Yeah. Look at the German light tree too. Wait, the German light tank tree is free as well. What is going on? Okay. So apparently Wargaming are messing up again. Well, we'll have a look in the garage in a minute. I haven't got enough silver to buy them, but... but there we go. I'm actually at the tier 9 anyway on the German light tank tree. So... no arty in this game, which is lovely. When Eclipse gets bored, changes to Blitz because the idea was to play what? Ugh, the rain, you want to make people cry. I do want to make people cry. I'm sorry, CS. It's all over now. I never touched the German light tanks, and I just looked and see I somehow have unlocked the tier 7. Sounds about right. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm trying to move. Right. This is the most dangerous spot in the game when there's a light tank sat there. Right then. It's very dangerous. Should we try and blind fire someone? There's someone sat in the bush over here somewhere. Oh. Oh, lordy. I would say I'm sorry, but that's just a lie. And now we use the brilliant mechanic that is buildings to avoid ever getting hit when we're on our reload, completely nullifying the fact that we have a long reload. I swear, like 90% of people never utilise like cover. Like, oh, I've got an autoloader, I'm going to YOLO into like 5 tanks, clip one person, and then, oh, I'm now sat in front of 4 tanks. Then like, I have no idea how I got taken out. How did I die? I don't think the Type 59 realised that there's an autoloader. AP showers are 115, 145 and 1650. Ah, okay. Makes sense. I'd agree then. I would take maybe a couple of showers of HE. Potentially. But, like, a lot of the times it's not actually worth it anyway. Because, like, if you don't pen purely because you weren't firing Hesh, you're going to lose out on 1200 damage instead of, like... I mean, that just definitely didn't go where we were aiming. So I was wrong about the HE being 1800. I mean, I didn't even know it was an actual more damage. HE actually does more damage this time. But anyway, back to the original point, was that HE is usually not worth ever carrying. And it is 100% never worth carrying if you're using an autoloader. So taking a HE clip in the Iron Rain would be one of the worst things you can possibly do. Oh. Playing with, I like living life on the edges of cliffs and stuff like that. Why have they cut the maps to only 2 on Cold War co-op? There's only 2 maps. What? Being serious? Sounds about right. Right. And we set up to hopefully... Need to go help out with the tortoise because they're just going to get farmed, aren't they? I know, by the time I've honestly got there with the lovely speed that is this tank, it's probably already taken out, or he's taken out both of the team. What are the other tanks? STRV was over on the right hand side, General and the Borsig. Hopefully the Borsig hasn't got the 15. Oh, by the time I'm fully aimed, he's going to have moved. I'm hoping the stockade will spot. I'm bad. Shit. I'm going to need both. All 3 even. Hey. Hello, Josh. How dare you? How dare you arrive? Right. I can't suck now. Well, I could suck, but I just gotta hope not to. Get some. Right, I can take them all on. I just have to pen everything. Oh, now I do. Now I just need to fart. Hello. Ah. Easy. Well then now. I'm just hoping the Borsig doesn't arrive out of nowhere. The STRV is over here. I think that the Borsig may even be over in this direction, but I'm not sure. Your stats on the FV is 66%, yet you have 3 marks. What? Nah, the Borsig ain't gonna take me out. I'm way too powerful for that. I haven't got 125 people egging me to lose. So, let's go. Oh, here we go. Battle of the View Range. Yeah, plus there was... My stats on the FV is that I've got 66%. You mean 66% wins? Then yes. But pretty sure I'm at 2 marks anyway, so... I don't know where those stats are coming out from. And no, I didn't do it when there was a glitch. And all of the glitched marks went anyway, so... I'm not even holding my controller at this point, boys. That's how dynamic the gameplay is. Hi, Lord Vanguard, how's it going? Shadow. Don't try. Oh, this is actually the most slow gameplay I think I've seen in a while. But I'm happy I got to watch you stream for once and complain about Wargaming Live. I never complain about what Wargaming's decision-making processes are. gameplay. People don't realise the more games you play, the lower the win rate. Based on percentage. What? Oh, here we go. Don't have the 15 with HE. Oh, he's definitely over it. He's going to be in one of these bushes straight ahead. Literally called it. I have to go. Oh, that's a real big shame. Oh, God, I almost lost it, boys. Museum mode is so slow. Yeah, if you quit at 1 win, you'll have a 100% win ratio. He did low roll. We love it. I mean, currently 85.6% in 700 games with a 66% win rate. Don't quite know what this bloke is at, but the PT76 video, it is actually on the cards, but I need to give it a go. I don't need to flex my stats anyway. I don't get what this guy was on about. I don't know why, like typical wargaming systems, like you have to back out to then go back in to then add, and now they've disappeared. Like, oh, God, didn't jinx me that time. What do you want? What else do you want me to play? Play the KV2. Do I have to? Can I not just play the better KV2 now? Can I not play the better KV2? Oh well, I'll give it a go. Can't believe I never 3-marked this one. The worst KV2, the creature. The creature is a creature, that's for sure. I never liked the creature, it was awful. But there we go, the original derp tank. You know what, I actually feel bad that I'm even firing a PCR in the KV2 because it should be full HE. But sometimes it is actually worth having the premium APCR. The original derp tank. It is. It is. Eclipse has 20k battles with average 30 to 50 games in each tank. It has a higher win rate than someone who has twice as many battles with 200 games in his tank. You do realise the better you get, the more games you have. Like, when I had 10k battles, I wasn't twice as good. Like, I don't get what, like, I was twice as bad. Hence why, like, is it just one of these people that has 150,000 games with 40% wins or something? Like, I don't get what I literally don't get what your statement is. Like, that's the reason I have a 48% wins. Because if we look at my recent statistics, if you wanted to, they're probably like 68% wins or something like that. It's the way it works. No, it isn't. Like, bro. Put the tinfoil hat away, please. What's a good personal rating when you look up your stats? To be honest, there's no point in looking up your stats. I don't find, like, it really doesn't matter. Like, They genuinely don't matter. Yeah, exactly, Shadow. Like, it genuinely doesn't matter what your stats are. Like, the only people that care about it are people who feel like they have a better one than they do. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. Like, it's a pointless conversation. Like, I could batter my head against the brick wall 20 times and I still won't go through into the next room if I didn't use the door handle of the door right next to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's an exaggerated analogy, but it's true. The KV2 is actually a really annoying tank to mark because of the fact, like, it's super inconsistent. Hello there. I don't really want to waste my shell on you. Duh. Hello. Yeah. I've spotted someone, apparently. Anyone in the light tank? Oh. I didn't pen. Only did 450 damage in the tier 6. Just imagine the 780 marks. You lose some hair, yeah. I do not like the 780, it's so bad. It's a wannabe 277, but isn't even good, and the 277 is arguably not insane anyway. I'm not actually losing brain cells. Hi Ben, how's it going? Right then. Well, this has been an unsuccessful game in the KV2. Or has it? I would say the 780 on PC is decent, at least. It doesn't seem so on console. It's decent, but it's like borderline, like average to bad. Like it's not that good. It's because it would be good if it had a little bit more armor, and I'm not talking about like giving it IS7 armor, but just like a little bit, because at the minute it's trying to be a heavy, but like equally not. But it isn't a heavy, it's a medium, but it's also not fast whatsoever, and super like not flexible either. So the 780 is just a bit of a crapshoot in my opinion. You should really play the bar next. Oh, I don't want to play the bar. That was an awful game in the KV2. Have they really messed up the tech tree lines? I seem to be in the same place that I was. Can't take advantage of wargaming giving people lines. We're so close to the King Lurver as well, but I'm so far away from the Maus. The Maus is what I want. Artie was made better for Christmas. Artie 2.0 ho ho. Honestly, wargaming are ho ho hoing after that one. Oh, the more you play, the harder it is to affect your overall, but it doesn't mean that you get worse at playing the game. Like, I agree. It is harder to, like, for me to increase my win rate, I have to play, it's 1/22,000. Like, that's how much of an impact the game has. Or if I had 5 games, it's 1/5. So, you know. But that's obvious. That's literally like bog standard. Like, I don't think anyone needs to explain that to anyone. Right then. I'm just going to spin the wheel of tier 8s and then land on one. So, when you get the Mauers Eclipse, be warned that people will try to use gold on your turret to pen you. I know. They do that anyway, and I'm playing in like a light tank. Every time I'm about to get any... As if I've landed on the exact tank that's in the pass. That wasn't even scripted. We'll play a different one. We've already played it. Right, there we go. I hate this tank. At least it's in fitting with the title of the whole stream. Just playing tanks I hate. One of those players that took a long hiatus from this game and just recently came back. Actually been having fun, if learning the hard way. Yeah, that's literally the core concept of it. If you're not enjoying the game, don't play the game. Because I literally have... I've stopped playing World of Tanks for years. Like maybe 2 years at a time at one point. Maybe like a year, actually. Probably not 2. But yeah, it's always good to have a break. Like, this dude does not understand the fact of compiling, like, average. Like, yeah, if I play one game and I do 0 damage and win the game, I end up with, like, oh my god. Like, but the best players will, on average, over, like, 30,000 games, will have a better win rate because they've impacted the games. It's like, you're picking, like, the most small distribution of games possible to make your case work. It's like if I was to say, for example, like set up a business, the first 10 days I get no money, and then in the next like 10 years I end up with like Jeff Bezos money, then everyone's like, oh, well, that means he's bad, right? Because in the first couple he didn't do anything. I don't know. Win rate is an average. That's literally all it is. And it's not the only metric that means a player is good, but if someone's got a 70% win rate, I'd much rather have them on my team than the enemy team. And that is literally it. Anyway. Oh. Guy believes whatever he wants. Does the average damage on tank reset every week? Talking about the median used for marks progress calculation. So yeah, if you're on about marks, they'll like update every week. So essentially you'll get like your marks percentage will change dependent on what the average for the previous week was. And obviously, usually because they're averages don't change a whole lot. So one week it might be that you need 200 damage more to be able to get your marks, and then maybe on the next week it will be 200 less. But usually it doesn't really vary that much, so yeah, it's not that much. But for example, the time when it does matter, if you were to wanting to get 3 marks like a lot easier, is that, for example, if there's an event on where people don't really play the tank, and for example it's like an event, it will give you more XP or more silver, so people end up playing the tank that aren't used to it, therefore they're generally worse at the game at playing the tank, not because they're necessarily worse than you, but because maybe they haven't played as many games in it, and then that brings the average down, and that's how people can mark the tank a lot easier than maybe they would in something else. So that is a strategy you can use if you were to want to get 3 marks that way, but like I don't want to wait for an event to come out for me to go and get 3 marks in the tank. It's a bit boring. But yeah, it is 100% possible to do that. I feel like I've gone on a ramble. Or play at 3 AM against bots. Yeah, that's the other strat some little rats will use if they really want to get marks. What stars is what I use for stats. Yeah. I think I use that now if I wanted to have a look at something. I think it's the only one that works. Don't mention my BMP2. Is that how you honestly got the 4 marks, Ricky? I know you, you little rat. Ricky's been playing solo bot games, just farming the bots. Like, of course you do, little rat. I've lost too much on my hit points. I'm gonna just be a little... Oh, that was boring. People don't like to admit that WNA is the best way to measure skill. I just think people don't like to admit their skill level. That's the crux of everything. Like, they don't want to admit that they are an average player, or that they are a below average player, or that maybe they're just a little bit better than average. You know, no one cares about what your stats are. Like, literally. Right. So I feel like we've got sidetracked from the whole point of this video by someone like numpty. So I'm gonna remove you from the thing. Just because not adding any value whatsoever. So, anyway, moving on with the video as it's supposed to be, without being completely derailed by a tinfoiler. We'll jump in with the VKB. Exactly, Shadow. I try and get mine up, but don't care what other people's are. Yeah, exactly. I think I forgot caring about stats a long time ago. Yeah, I think the only time I use them is when people like use them against me, like, oh, I'm such a good player, way better than you, and it's like, okay, right. Don't pull out stats if yours is actually worse. And that's usually the case. Oh. Stream is making my evening. Sorry about the rant and being derailed. I'm sorry to everyone else that had to listen to the tin foil hat. So, got to play the VKB, and it's not my favourite. Well, I say it's not the favourite, but it's actually really, really good. Oh, I bought the Iron Rain because you said it was good. Well, I didn't do as well as you. Oh, trust me, it is still really good, though. It is really good. Genuinely. But the Iron Rain, it's one of those where, like, you need a crew in it if you want to, like, farm properly. Like, properly farm it. In the USA... Oh, so you're talking about playing, like, late night in the US equals, like, super late night in the UK, which means you play against bots, I see. Yeah. I can see that being a strat that people use. But, like, do you really... Is it, like... Does it really matter? Like, if you want to play against bots, that's fine. But, like, if you want it for stats, like, it's not really helping. Because it doesn't actually make you any better. So you can inflate it if you really wanted to. Right, brilliant. Thank you. Time to side scrape. Or maybe not side scrape against someone like that. Right. I don't really notice that many bots, you know. Yeah, I was about to say the bots are better than the players sometimes. this has been a terrible game. Cold War, 24-hour bot lobbies. Yeah, pretty much. I do stream every now and again. So yeah, you're seeing seeing one of the very rare occasions, but I am trying to make it a little bit more of a frequent thing. So because we've had a good time anyway. Well, I have anyway. Maybe you've maybe you've hated it and you'd have rather seen a video today, but I haven't got a video uploaded. So yeah. Oh, we've lost this game as well. Bad. Oh no, that's not the tank you wanted to see. And we bounced off the 430. Yeah, go on, stop. Yes. What am I doing? I'm actually playing bad as well. I knew that I wasn't going to pen. I don't know why I fired, thinking, oh yeah, it's going to pen. Pro thought he could auto aim. 99% of the time you can, unfortunately. Yes. Yes. That's what I love to see. Yes. Bro doesn't know. Doesn't know about this giant cupola weak point. That's actually horrible to play against. I have a light tank coming from behind, which is actually kind of bad. Oh, that's a shame for you. I'm going to have to deal with this guy. Oh, it had to be the 13105. I didn't know that. Damn. Number of insurance claim that I have on. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Just came third with 3k damage and stock T10. Better tank, already seeing improvement. Yeah. Well, the VKB is actually a good tank, to be honest with you. I actually really enjoyed it. I think the Panzer 7 is okay, but I don't think it's amazing. Eclipse, are you doing co-op? No, I've never played co-op. I don't know what that is. Oh, is it? That's like the AI thing. No, I haven't. I haven't played co-op. I'm playing the main game against people. But I could see why you'd think it's co-op. Tiger. Alright then. We'll jump down. Do I not have the original? I actually don't have the silver to buy it either. I have to play a Tiger 131 game, I guess. I think we will be wrapping the stream up in a second after this or the next game. So, yeah. Hopefully it was enjoyable anyway, and that you got something out of it. I don't know how, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I've just checked. For me, all German tanks except from 3 are unlocked, and the USSR, I-7 and Object 277 lines up to tier 9 are unlocked. Seems like a serious bug. Ah. I see. No, I haven't got it, unfortunately. So, I still have all of the non-Germans. How do they determine who wins the cup? The tank cup, I think it's literally just a case of like how many goals versus how many others. Ricky, you little... Timing it well. Timing it well. Some people would have thought we've planned this, Ricky. We haven't, by the way. It is actually a random occurrence. Well, if you're interested in Cold War, I highly recommend actually going and watching Ricky, because it is really enjoyable. And he's an absolute peach of a lad, other than the fact that, you know, he plays Cold War and that sort of stuff. Ooh. Is this free damage I've heard, or just getting taken out basically? Yeah, I think it is. The BMP god himself. 100% marks of excellence on the BMP, isn't it? Oh, please let me farm this guy. Oh, it almost feels bad. Oh, it does feel bad. Like, this is why the Tiger's actually just broken. Watching good players shoot fish in the barrel is not fun to me. I don't know what you're on about. Oh, this will be fun. Artillery looking straight at me. It's unfortunate that we've now got artillery permanently just basically pummeling us. Oh, thank you, Artie. We're giving the Artie the engine deck as well. Lovely. It's a Burt, because Burts are completely balanced now that the update's changed. Oh, god damn it. It's not actually fun. Oh, sorry, did I just say it's not fun? No, I meant it is really fun. Now we've got the Tiger just YOLOing in. Oh, I'm actually bad. He's firing HE. He's firing. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh, that was a bit spicy. That was a bit of a clenchy one, if you know what I mean. Wasn't sure if I was going to survive that. I did get a bit lucky, to be fair. I was playing bad. What in the botany was that? It was bot from me, it was bot from the enemy Tiger, it was just bots all round. I mean, hello there. Oh. Hey there. Oh. I'm just getting no damage, really. Hello. Hey, boy. Hey there, big fella. God. It's so hard. I think we should make some really bad premiums like the Tiger 131 again. It's just so bad. I hate this tank, man. I hate having better reload than tier 8 premiums, medium tanks. That just sucks, man. Absolutely sucks. So bad having this bad gun. No, I think that they should genuinely buff the Tiger 131, like they buffed artillery, like they nerfed artillery. Eclipse, stop! You're scaring me. Yeah, I found it more enjoyable to watch you play than it is to actually play the game anymore. Sit back with the drink and enjoy, instead of stress about being one of those teams. Yeah. To be fair, the Burt has terrible range, so I'm not surprised. I would like to thank you, Eclipse, for putting up with us and entertaining us this year. A lot of this year, but made it just a little bit better. Oh, well, I'm glad that you enjoy at least a small portion of some of my videos, potentially. And you guys have been amazing this year anyway. and throughout all of the other years. Some of you have been around for a long time. I think Daniel Molnier has been a supporter of the channel for like I think it's like 20 months or something now, which is almost when I first started re-uploading again. What do I think about the AMBT? I think it's good. I think we're going to have to go TD mode. I'm not going to nuke people with the T92, but I will nuke people with the M5355, which is just as good. So we'll see how it goes. So it's been really, really good to have you guys around. It's been super, super fun. We've launched like the PC channel as well, which was interesting this year. I mean, it's probably less interesting for you guys, but I'm just trying to grind through some of the stuff. I'd have to say, in pure knowledge, not sure about pure gameplay. I will be doing a video on the M5355 going TD mode and actually winning. Because it's 100% possible, because this tank actually has probably like bad TD aim, if that was even a thing. Oh, hello there. As if someone was actually hitting me there as well. That's some dirty stuff, dirty stuff. I think I may have annoyed a Centurion here, who's looking rather annoyed. First capping, now Artie. I know. Maybe you'll get feature on Mighty Jingles, or even Quickie Baby. I don't think so. Somehow. I did speak with Jingles, but he doesn't have any way of actually like watching any of the replays. So he couldn't watch our replays from console, apparently. But I don't know whether he got the wrong end of the stick, like as in I can send him the video file so he can just watch it. I don't know. Might need to get in contact again, potentially. What happened to all of the other WotC content creators? I think they left along with like a lot of people. I'd like to see you and Skill. Skill's a mad lad. I love him as well. I do enjoy watching his streams. I love the sarcasm. Oh, we didn't pen. Guess I'll have to reload in about 10 seconds and shoot him again. Using the minuscule circle. What is this? Pretty sure that wasn't his track. Oh, we can't even hit him now. This is not fair. What do you say, boys? Are we gonna free aim it? Oh, maybe not. Can we actually... I should probably pull back. Vanguard, I did see your message. Yeah. Skill has no filter. He doesn't. What's this? It would be good, but I don't think they'd be interested. I don't think. I don't know though. It would be so much fun, just as a pure like enjoyment. I feel like, because I'm a bot at PC as well. Like when it comes to playing the game, like obviously not that bad, but I'm not as good. Anywhere near as statistically good. That is. Yeah, PC is it's mainly just I don't know the spots on the map. Like sometimes I just end like in terms of like knowledge wise of the maps, I just don't know. So I end up doing like stupid things, and obviously World of Tanks is not a forgiving game if you do something stupid. Good night, Yosef. I hope you have a good weekend. I do wish 7-man platoons came back. What are you crazy? 7-man Panzer 5-4 platoons? I don't think so. But no, it is cool. All right, Ricky. I'll catch you in a little bit. I hope you have a good stream. Oh, it's a real shame I couldn't. Oh, I did actually hit, but we didn't manage to pen. I tried tier 5 early and there might as well be 7-man platoons. Right, I am going to leave it there. But what would your opinion on field mods coming to console? I think it's actually not bad. I think that field mods are pretty balanced. They don't really offer that much, and so yeah, I'd be interested to have a little bit more speed on a tank maybe and stuff like that. I think it'd be good. Whether Wargaming will do it, I very much doubt it. But yeah, it's been a really good stream. I really appreciate every one of you, and of course for dealing with the stuttering weird gameplay thing that's been going on, and I'll try and sort that out for next time. But yeah, amazing to have so many people in here, and of course yeah, we had some people donating money as well, which was unbelievable. I still am surprised that you guys you guys actually donate any money, but yeah, it really helps me out. It's super good, and of course yeah, I can just buy all of the things that helps me out with the YouTube. So yeah, thank you very much. And hopefully, if you want to re-watch anything that was on the stream, yeah, you can feel free to, because it will be a full YouTube video, just the stream, and of course titled as it is, etc. But yeah, have a good night, everyone, and thank you, Daniel, for sticking around and being one of the longest running supporters, as being a channel member. So yeah, thank you very much, and have a great Christmas if you don't watch any of the videos between now and Christmas. And there will be a special Christmas video coming out, or an unspecial one on Christmas Day. So yeah, hopefully you have a good weekend. But other than that, I may see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.